Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with Goran, Kirk, and Jack from PickDawgz. Thank you for joining us for a long form Sunday video for the top five European football leagues. It's going to be exciting. It's not as busy as the Saturday was, but that doesn't matter. Still a bunch of free picks from us for you guys in this video. We have the Champions League week ahead, which means 18 games on the schedule. We have Europa League, we have Conference League. Now is the time to jump on those 3 day or 7 day passes to get you covered all the way throughout the Champions League week. Put all three of us together in that 3 for 1 capper promotion. Get all of our premium picks for the duration, or get on board the Golden Goal consensus. Text the word goal to 443-332-7127. These are our absolute best bets between the three of us. The bets we put most of our money on as well. Just have in mind, guys, to have a pretty big bankroll and be ready to put some serious money on these picks that we give out an hour, maybe hour and a half before the game time. Now, let's get this show on the road, Jack. Tottenham and Aston Villa on Sunday in the EPL should be a fun one.
For neutrals, maybe this is just a spot where I just hate. On paper, Tottenham favourite, probably as they should be, considering how poor Villa have been this season. But Champions League away to Monaco on Wednesday is a little bit of a red flag for me. Not to mention Villa obviously playing Thursday. But I just see goals here. I think both defenses just haven't proven that they can stop any offense in the league right now, to be honest. So, yeah, I like the over in this game, minus money, but the over is a high hit rate with Tottenham this season. I think it will continue to be as well.
Yeah, I don't think it's no longer valid to say that Aston Villa's form is poor as they're on a 4 game winning streak right now, and they've been playing pretty well before the international break. We'll see how much damage this international break will do to them. They are playing in Europe, like you said. I mean, both teams are playing. Aston Villa has a far easier opponent than Tottenham does. But in this one, I kind of agree on the over as well. I'm just gonna go with both teams to score instead at minus 139, Kirk.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of games where you can just take the draw on Sunday, and I think enough of them will hit where you're going to be up a decent amount of money, and this is one of the games, probably like a 1-1 game here. I don't see the over hitting in this game. I think it's going to be very low scoring. I'll take the draw at plus 250.
What about the next game, Kirk? A derby between Liverpool and Manchester United.
Yeah, both teams kind of suck right now. But I think Liverpool gets on track, and at the price, I thought they would be minus 225, 250. At home, I have to take them at this price, so Liverpool money line for me.
I mean, Liverpool has to get going because they have a tough opponent on the road in the Champions League next week, Jack. They're playing against Eintracht, and we know that team can score a shit ton of goals against anybody out there.
Yeah. I took Liverpool on the money lines by free play. Thinking about it more, I kind of like Liverpool on both teams to score. So there's an extra one if you want to, boost the odds there. Liverpool conceded the last 6 straight games. And that's a problem. Then again, it's international break. It's always tough, I think, the first week back. But yeah, I don't mind both teams to score and Liverpool money line. But Liverpool money line, it should be nice to boost your parlay odds a bit better. So yeah, safe enough for me to just take them at minus 166.
Yeah, United on the road, not a great team. And even though they did get a win in their last game, it wasn't like super convincing or anything like that. So I'm having a hard time putting my money on United here, but I think that they can score at least a goal in this match. So both teams to score an over 2.5 goals for myself. Minus 135. Not bad, not great, but I'll still take it. That's it for the EPL, guys. Off to Serie A, where you have Como hosting Juventus. Kirk. I mean, Como has been pretty solid so far this season. Juventus has cooled off a little bit, but maybe this international break will help them, and maybe they get their groove back in that attacking end.
Yeah, I mean, Juve's drawn their last 3 games. Como's drawn their last 2 games. Juve is probably the better team, but they have a game midweek. Just gonna split it down the middle here. Another game I don't mind taking the draw at over plus 200. As I said, a lot of games this week. I would not be, or Sunday specifically, would not be shocked if they're draws. So this is one of them. Take the draw.
How about you, Jack?
Yeah, kind of the same page as Kirk. Still don't trust Juve enough to come in on the road and win when they're the favourite. I just can't. I really can't. And we're seeing them draw way too many games on the road so far. Drew to Verona, very disappointing. Drew to Villarreal in the Champions League. So yeah, I like the draw here with Kirk. Decent odds. Look, if this is under plus 200, I'm not taking it, but. The hit rate on this one is a decent bit of value in with the implied odds.
Yeah, Juventus is once again on their draw streak, which is now extended to 5 games. I mean, when that's happening, you just have to ride it, I suppose, for as long as it goes. I mean, they are conceding goals, they are scoring goals right now. I think we see the over. I think if it's going to be the draw, it's going to be a high scoring draw, in my opinion. That's why I took both over 2.5. It's plus 117. I think it's worth a shot. Next one, and this is the one where we have the same pick. So is it going to be the curse or is it going to be a winner here, Jack? Cagliari versus Bologna.
I hate this game. I really hate this game. I know Kurt kind of touched on it on the Friday and Saturday videos. You got that weird sort of minus 120 to minus 170 bracket with road teams. But Bologna here are priced at 114 for me, plus 114. And I don't like Cagliari at home. And I think Bologna, okay, they're not winning all their games right now. They're not playing well every single game, but at plus money, I think this is very worth a unit or two. So yeah, don't mind Bologna on the money line.
Anything else to add, Kirk, on this one?
Yeah. Yeah, as Jack said, my philosophy is never take the road team in a trappy spot on the road at minus 120 to 170. But at plus money, I mean, I'm not going to be taking this game, but that's why I would lean, simply because they're plus money. So, yeah.
Yeah, Bologna though hasn't beaten anyone on the road in their last like 4 games, but I mean they are the better team in this matchup. There's no doubt about it. And they're also playing in Europe next week, if I'm not mistaken. They're playing against Bucharest. So
FCSB, yep.
yeah, they need to get their away form going, and I think this is actually a very good opportunity for them to do so. So, and nothing else to add. Bologna on the money line for all three of us guys in this matchup. Next up should be an interesting one between Atalanta and Lazio. I mean, Atalanta hasn't been convincing this season, Jack. Not at all. They haven't lost in their last 4 games. Lazio hasn't lost in their last 2 games, but I mean, Lazio on the road, they are just not great.
Yeah. Again, another spot where Lazio just aren't favoured at all by the books in any way, shape, or form. We've seen that a lot this season, and the books have kind of been right most of the time. And well, Atalanta, decent home team, not so great on the road, not so consistent. But again, this is a really nice price to Atalanta here to take advantage of a very poor Lazio side. So yeah, I'm going to ride Atalanta here, a little parlay booster.
Yeah, Atalanta will also be looking for another win in the Champions League next week. They are playing against Slavia Prague, which is a matchup they should win, but it
Where's
is
the
the
game?
Champions League after all. In Atalanta, it's in Italy.
Then they're gonna win. Otherwise it'd be a trap.
Yeah, I mean it's still a Champions League, so I mean you never know.
I
But
know.
what do you like in this game, Kirk? You know?
Yeah. I don't know why Jack has such a different price than me in this game. It's probably because he put in his picks 2 minutes to recording, and I put him in when Goran asked. But I'm also on
No.
Atalanta.
I have to jump into the fence. He actually had them in a lot earlier than I expected him to have them in.
Well, still same day. Anyways, I'm on Atalanta as well. I hate Lazio. I hate Atalanta. Atalanta is the better team. Atalanta is at home. Atalanta is priced well. There you go.
I'll split it down the middle. I'm gonna take the draw in this one. I mean, simply because of that Champions League game they have next week. Lazio's, I want to say, a decent rise in form before the international break. So yeah, I'm just not willing to put my money on Atalanta right now in this matchup, especially. Last game is Serie A, guys. Milan versus Fiorentina. Kirk. Milan playing pretty solid football. It was a lazy 0-0 draw against Juventus before the international break. It was on the road for them, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm pretty sure they're quite happy with it. But I mean, Fiorentina is just trash. They have 3 draws on the road, haven't won a single game yet this season. They're not scoring a lot. They're just not great.
Yeah, they suck. But they do have those 3 draws on the road. And that's what I'm going to go with, draw at 30 minutes. I do think AC ends up winning this game, but I think Fiorentina keeps it close, at least in the first half. So I'll go draw at 30 minutes here at -135.
Jack?
Under for me.
Why are you cracking
Under.
up also, Jack?
Sorry?
Why were you cracking up like 30 seconds ago?
Goran played claps when you
I can't hear that.
You don't hear that? I mean, I barely hear it, so I don't know why. What's
Look,
that?
the fact of the matter is Fiorentina are not having a good year at all, and it's not looking great. I think Milan win this game, but I think they can keep it low scoring. I think the only way they do win is a 1-0, 2-0. That being said, it's AC Milan. You know, they can just put out a 0-0 honking performance. So I just like the under in this one for me. Not seeing too many goals.
Yeah, and I took Milan -1, and yes, it actually said -100 when I entered the pick, which is now -111 in my book. So I'll stick to that. I think they win this game. The only question is by how much, in my opinion. Uh, Off to La Liga. Kirk, Elche versus Athletic Bilbao. I'm not sure. I don't love your pick here at all. I think this is a
Yeah,
great spot for Bilbao
yeah,
to
your
get a
pick
win.
is terrible. Your pick is absolutely
Oh,
terrible, Goran.
why?
You are the
Why?
biggest Bilbao hater, and now you're taking them on the road against a team that's only lost 1 game all season.
Not a
Sure.
Bilbao hater. What are you talking about?
You are. You
No.
and Jack are both Bilbao haters.
Where,
Both.
where have I come from in this conversation?
Both of you, every Champions League game or every time we talk Bilbao, you always fade them. Every time. I can show you multiple occasions.
Sure.
I can.
Okay.
My pick.
Move on then. Your pick.
Both teams to score. Like Kurt said, Elche having a good year. They're not conceding too many times at home, but at the same time, they haven't really had to play any teams like Bilbao at home yet. So I think Bilbao can score on the road. Yes, their road form has been awful, but I think they can score. So I like both teams to score at plus money.
I mean, like you just said, Jack, Elche might have been in good form, but they played all the lower echelon teams in La Liga, and they've done well. But I think this is a spot for Bilbao where they actually had a couple of weeks to kind of regroup, get those injured players back on the pitch. They're healthy now. They're playing next week in Europe as well. And I think they get a win out of this game. So I'm taking Bilbao on the money line. It's plus
Makes no
114.
sense. Makes absolutely no sense.
Why? Just
I
because it
to-
doesn't make sense to you doesn't mean it doesn't make sense to anyone else.
I told you, you're the biggest. You two are the biggest Bilbao haters I've seen in my
Ah,
life. They don't have half their team. They have
what do you mean?
Elche's
I
lost.
just said they have all the injuries back.
Yeah,
Everyone.
but they haven't played in a while, so they're not going to play a lot. So it's still half their team basically that's healthy. They have a midweek game in the Champions League. Elche's lost 1 game out of 8 all season long, and you're on Bilbao on the road. There's
Yes.
7 red flags with your pick. Absolutely the worst pick I've
You
ever
know what
seen on this channel.
I hope Bilbao go in there and win 8-0 now. Forget the both
It's gonna
teams.
be like
God,
it's
just
probably
shut
gonna
this
be like
guy
3-0 Bilbao.
Worst pick I've ever seen given out on this channel.
Okay. Okay.
up.
Just keep the
Nice.
comments ready, guys. Keep the comments ready.
You want to? I know you don't like to bet, but let's bet.
All right,
What do you
I'll
want?
bet. I'll take Bilbao on the money line.
All right, so even odds or what odds you want?
I'm fine with even odds.
I'll give you 25 for 30. I'll give you 30 if they win. I'll take 25 on the double chance.
All right,
All right,
I'll take it.
beyond free. That's
Put
I feel bad already.
put it in a spreadsheet, Kirk. Put it in a spreadsheet
I
so we
mean,
don't forget.
we talked about this enough where you should just send me the money now.
Sure, I'll get right on it. Celta Vigo and Sociedad, Kirk.
I don't know if I can talk the rest of the video after that pick. I didn't want to give out another draw, even though this game screams draw. So I'm gonna go with both teams to score. It's probably 1-1. If it is 2-1, hooray, I win. But it's probably a 1-1 game.
I'm taking first half draw in this one, plus 122. I think it's gonna be a slow one for sure. So, Jack.
Yeah, I'll take the draw for you then, Kirk. No problem. I just don't think either side really offer any value on the money line at all. Like a Vigo at plus 110, the Sociedad on the road at plus 250. I just don't see any value there. I think this one could easily be a 1-1, 0-0, 2-2. So yeah, I'm going to take the draw. And if you want a stat from me, you want a cheeky one on the side, take Aspas to score any time here for Celta Vigo. He scored 11 goals in this head-to-head. He's the top scorer in Celta Vigo versus Sociedad games. You need to take the soundboard off. Someone go take the soundboard off this guy, please.
I can't hear shit.
You're lucky.
I am.
Stop. And the last game in LaLiga is between Getafe and Real Madrid. I don't know. I decided to go with the over 2.5 in this one because it's priced so well. I'm not sure why the books are scared of the over in this game. Yes, the last three games when Getafe was the home team went under, but I mean Real Madrid is scoring a lot of goals right now, and they have a few injuries, yes, but keeping their form alive and well, I think that's a huge deal for this team, and Xabi Alonso as well. So I'm taking the over 2.5 minus 106, Kirk.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Real minus 1.5. This is not a game I like at all. But Real's been scoring enough where I think they can sneak out a 2-0 game here. 3-1 maybe. I don't think it's gonna be a tough game. It's on the road. But I think they have enough to sneak out a 2-0 win, and that plus money, I have to take it.
Check.
Yeah, don't mind the over here at all. Purely because I think you always look at how bad the other team is and can they actually score. But Real Madrid have Trent out, Carvajal out, Huijsen out, Mendy out, Rudiger out. So what is their defense going to be? I don't know. So it opens a window for
Lemeni
Getafe.
and Camavinga.
There you go. I mean, it's second pick, second string. But I like Real Madrid to just dominate this game. I mean, Vini's playing well. Most goal contributions at this stage in any other season of his career. So he's playing his best football, arguably. Give me Real, halftime, full time.
That's it. Moving on to Bundesliga, Kirk. A very interesting matchup going on between Freiburg and Eintracht. I mean, Freiburg has been so schizophrenic this season, it's hard to expect anything from them. Eintracht has been scoring a ton of goals, but ended up suffering a big loss to Bayern. Was it Bayern before the international break? Yeah, it was 3-0. Not as terrible as I might have said, but they failed to score a goal, and now they need to get back at it.
Yeah, I don't like either of your picks in this game
Of course
at all.
you don't. I mean, why would you?
Well, I'll tell you if I like it, but I don't. And I don't like your Hoffenheim pick next game at all either.
I knew
Uh,
that before I put it in. I knew that.
But that's just the way the cookie crumbled, I guess. I'm on the draw here. I think this is a 1-1 game. If the over was priced at -120, I would take it. But at this price, I'm all over the under here. I would not be shocked to see a 1-0 game here for either side. I think most likely is a 1-1, so I'll take the draw, but I'll probably have a premium on the under here. Yeah.
I mean,
I'll be sure to
I
grade
mean, if
that one
we,
as a loss as soon as you put it in.
You should.
uh,
You
I
should. Then you'll
mean,
have to
what kind of
double it
statement is
up.
that? If it was -120, I'd take it. Well, yeah, if Real Madrid were +100, I'll be taking Real Madrid. Of course, I would.
Well, they're -350.
Yeah. Listen, if any book was giving you -120 on this over, they're going bankrupt this weekend.
I said I don't know if I would take it. I would think about it.
Well, I don't know. The over's hitting for me. I can't believe this isn't like -200. Yeah, I don't know. I see this one being goals. 3, 4, 5. Take your pick.
Tell me why.
I mean, it's Frankfurt for one, and it's
Exactly.
Freiburg for the other.
There you go. Exactly. There's no reasoning. You're just looking at the teams.
Okay.
You're not
Next.
looking at the
Longer you
place.
look-
Okay. Do I have to explain? I mean, let's go through Eintracht's last 5 games, shall we, Kirk? 3-0 to Bayern. Oh, overhit. 5-1 to Atletico Madrid. Oh, that over. Oh, Mönchengladbach 6-4. Union Berlin 4-3. 5-1 Galatasaray. This team is an over
You're looking
machine.
at Frankfurt. There's been 4 goals in the last 3 games for Freiburg. 0-0, 1-1, 1-1.
Who's the better team in this tie? Who's going to be dominating? Who's going to be controlling the game?
Probably Freiburg at home. Frankfurt's going to be on the counter.
Okay. Next.
I'm not backing down. It just shows you don't watch these two teams.
Just like Stuttgart 3-1, eh? Just like the Stuttgart 3-1 for Freiburg at home.
What?
Just like when Freiburg beat Stuttgart 3-1 at home. You know, if Freiburg had beaten
What are you
Stuttgart
trying to
3-1
prove
at home,
there?
I mean, Frankfurt score way higher rate than Stuttgart, and I would say Frankfurt play very similar football to Stuttgart.
In a way.
So, I mean, if that game's going 3-1, I don't know how many goals Frankfurt could score on Freiburg.
Not that many, I'll tell you that much.
We'll see.
All right, moving on. St. Pauli versus Hoffenheim. All right, Kirk, enlighten us.
I don't have to enlighten you. You have to enlighten me on your pick first.
I have to. Sure, I'll try and do that. I mean, I would not make St. Pauli favorites at home against Hoffenheim.
Why?
Yeah, Hoffenheim is struggling a lot. They haven't beaten anyone in their last 3 games. Neither did St. Pauli. And we all expect St. Pauli to be a solid defensive team at home. They are really not that good. They conceded 6 goals in 3 games, and Hoffenheim actually scoring more than 2 goals on average on the road. So that's just my logic. I'll take the team that's priced higher here, and that's Hoffenheim on the money line. I mean, plus 177. I think that on paper they're a slightly better team and have more quality, and I think that they can beat St. Pauli on the road.
Who you giving
My
it to?
turn.
I was obviously enlightening you.
Well, I'm on the over.
Jack's light enough. He's British. I don't have to enlighten him.
Well, he still thinks Harry Kane's a good striker, so I lost all my light bulbs with him for a while. I'm on the over 2.5 in this one. I mean, I can't give out too many premiums as free picks. Obviously, Pelle's a premium. Obviously, the mortgage is on it and all that bullshit, whatever you want to put on it. But I'm on the over 2.5. I think it's a 2-1, 3-1 Pelle victory. I don't care. You go into that small, tiny stadium. Hoffenheim are going to be scared. You get scared in that stadium. They're going to be scared.
Hoffenheim has a small and tiny stadium.
Yeah, but it's not compact. It's not as compact. It's different. Pauli is the better team. They're at home and they're plus money. There you go. That's my reasoning for the premium.
All right then, Jack.
If Hoffenheim can draw to Freiburg on the road, beat Union Berlin, and beat a Bayer Leverkusen, at the time were not the Bayer Leverkusen they are now, but they still won the game. You can't take that away from Hoffenheim. They're unbeaten on the road. Like I said, they've beaten or drew to all those three teams. I don't see why what Paulie has to offer more than any of those three teams. That I said, okay, the crowd can cheer and shout all they want. They can cheer and shout all they want. It don't matter. Hoffenheim come into town with an unbeaten record, so on the road. So I like the double chance here. I like taking the 2 and 3 instead of just the 1.
You ain't putting your own money on that.
It'll be in a parlay for sure. This
It
double chance
definitely.
is in a parlay.
There's no
I
shot.
will.
Send me that. Send
I
it to
will
me.
send you it. Don't you worry.
No, that's an absolute donation. Let me make one for you, and you'll be paid out nicely.
All right, then moving on to the French League One, the last couple of games of the video, guys. We have Lens and Paris FC, Jack.
Lon versus Paris. I mean, Lon, good home team. It'll be interesting to see where they finish because the way they've started this season, they look like they can contend for a European spot again. Paris FC, well, I mean, we'll have to see where they finish as well. But I think when you get promoted to any top division, it's all about home form rather than road form. So I think Paris are going to be more concentrating on home games for the majority of the time. And I just don't think they can walk into Lens and get a point. So I'm going to take the home side here, close to even money. I think is a great price. Don't get me wrong. I will probably not be taking Lens on the road if this is at Paris. But in this spot, in this sort of situation, I have to take the home team.
Yeah, with both teams scoring a lot of goals this season, I'm just going to take both teams to score. I think Lens could get a win. I think that Paris FC could sneak a draw out of this match as well. But both teams to score, I think it's my safer pick than the two, Kirk.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're not on the Paris double chance with you being their number one supporter.
I'm making shit up.
You love Paris FC. We can go
You
through.
know where he's got this from, Goran. You know where he's got that from. It's because you took him in Survivor.
Well, then he
Yeah.
went back to them in the free pick next week. No. Look at his free pick streak with Paris FC. I don't just pull one. I use the data, Jack. I go through the picks and make comments that have data to back them up. I'm on Lens here. I mean, this is simple. This is a walk in the park game. I mean, give me a Lens money line, easy.
Sure. What about this next game, Kirk? Nantes versus Lille.
I think I have the draw. I have the under 2.5. Yeah, Lille doesn't really play good soccer these days. I don't know what's good with them. They haven't won a game in their last 3 games, and Nantes actually has gotten 3 straight draws. They've only scored 5 goals, conceded 7 at home. If they get a draw here, looking back, that's a pretty good result. So I think it's a 1-1 game maybe. I'll take the under though, in case Lille sneaks out a 1-0 win.
You're gonna take Lille against PAOK next week?
It depends where the game is.
In France.
I'm a Europa League whisperer, but I'm more of a Midtjylland guy this season. Well, I'm a whoever plays Nottingham guy this season and take the other team.
I'm taking the draw in this one plus 280. I think it's gonna be a slow game. Not a fan of this one by any means, Jack, but if anything, I'd have to go with the draw.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how little this guy talks about Nantes when they just don't win, isn't it? It's crazy how quick he comes up and jumps off that bandwagon. All season long last season, this guy, Nantes, every
Still
week.
the best team in France.
Nantes money line every week. He's fading them. Every single opportunity, he's faded them now. It's crazy.
How did I fade them?
Huh?
How did I fade them with the under?
I don't think you've taken Nantes 1 week. We're 8 rounds in now. We're 8 game weeks into the season. I don't think
Goran
you've
skips the Nantes games for me now. I don't know why.
Sure.
I have to take
Brest versus Nantes. Last time they played, I took Nantes moneyline. So speak with the data, then we'll talk again.
Congrats, you took them 1 out of 8 weeks.
1 out of 1 of the last weeks I've looked
Give me
at.
Lille. Not the terrible. They're just not it this season. It's
Crazy
Lille.
that you made this about me when I had nothing to do with your pick. Unbelievable.
That's it for this video, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Unbelievable.
We have a few games on Monday. Not all of us care about those games, but not to worry. Champions League is on Tuesday and Wednesday. There'll be a plan of. Look at Jack. He's gone now. Anyways, thank you for joining us, guys. Good luck. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.